Hello, in this video I'm going to be cooking a chili. It's not going to be your regular chili con carne though. It's going to be what I call the Blazing Saddles chili. It was inspired by the movie Blazing Saddles from the early 1970s. Fucking iconic, fantastic, hilarious movie. And pretty much the most famous scene in that, arguably, is the farting scene. This is where there's a group of cowboys sat around a campfire eating beans and farting a lot. Personally, for me, I didn't find that scene as funny as a lot of the other scenes in there. I didn't think the farts were right; they were too high pitched and squeaky. A really funny fart for me is one, it's like, that's irrelevant anyway. So this Blazing Saddles chili will consist of, obviously, you got your diced tomatoes for your base there. Got an onion, oregano, some cumin seed, some coriander seed. I'm not sure if we've got any chili in there. We've got cayenne pepper. I don't really want to fuck with that shit right now. But we've got Cajun seasoning. We've got 3 bloody bottles of Cajun seasoning. We've got Cajun seasoning coming out the arse, basically. So might as well utilise some of that. Yeah. And there we've got some beef stock. The meat I'm going to be using is turkey mince, because it's the leanest and most protein rich of the, more than beef. So I'm going to lob it out of the freezer here. There's a turkey mince. Now, the pièce de résistance here, the one that defines it as a Blazing Saddles chili, is, for a normal chili con carne, I'd use red kidney beans and black beans. Tin of kidney beans, tin of black beans. But because this is the Blazing Saddles chili, I'm going to be using a tin of baked beans and another tin of baked beans. You can see where it's going now, can't you? I've always been a fan of baked beans in a chili. It's kind of like a stripped down chili, just a hobo chili maybe. Bit of not Tex-Mex, maybe a bit Tex-Mex, But my wife doesn't dig it, so whenever I make a chili, I can't put baked beans in it. But she's away at the moment, so I'm just going to make this chili the way I want it, and I'm going to give it the name, the Blazing Saddles chili. Can you see that? There's me. Is it mise en place? The prep station. I only know that from listening to Anthony Bourdain audiobooks, Kitchen Confidential. So yeah, I think that's French for your prep station. Anyway, that's my prep station. So I'm going to fry this up in my pan and get chopping the onion, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, so I've got my oil heated up in the pan. It's warming up. Yep, there you go. Got a bit of steam off there. So now I'm going to add my turkey mince. Okay. Spatula. Still feels a bit frozen in it. Well, I got this out yesterday and put it in the fridge yesterday. It's still a bit frozen, ever so slightly in the middle. Fucking hell. Oh, bollocks. Alright, well, fly off. Okay, so now I'm just going to drain off the excess fat from this turkey mince using the old colander there. So just give me 2 shakes. Okay, so that's drained off now. I'm just going to add my onion. a coarsely chopped onion, I guess you'd call it, you know. Don't have a great deal of finesse when chopping onions, man. I just like to... I don't like to overcook them either, because, you know, raw onion is where it's at. Caramelization is for assholes. Okay, so that's been cooking for a couple of minutes now. So first I'm going to add your diced tomatoes, your chopped tomatoes. There you go. And a bit of sauce in the can now. Well, what we do there, put a bit of water from the tap, give it a squeeze around, and get a bit of extra flavour in there. So I'll give this swirl around. I've also turned the heat down to 4 on my hob. It was at 6 to fry the mince and the onions. There we go. Okay, now it's time to add our beans. Okay, so here's tin of beans number 1. Like normally I would use 2 cans of tomatoes for a chili, but considering I'm using, you know, you get the tomato sauce, well, you know, tomato-ish sauce with your beans. That's going to make up for the second can. Okay, a few stragglers in there, but we'll not worry about them. And here's the second tin. Oh shit! Look at all those beans, man. My God. My daddy says America was built on a tin of beans. And again, he did have dementia. Anyway, so yeah, let's get all these folded in there. Get these beans up in there, matter of fact. So I may add like bits and bobs to this as we go. You know, I've not originally got in my prep station. I'll just see how we go, and you know, maybe a bit of sauce or whatever. Right, so now I'm going to make the stock. Well, I'm going to pour hot water on the stock powder. So I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so here's my stock. You see those lovely little dry flaky bits still floating about on top that I haven't broken down and mixed yet. But I'll get there eventually. There we go, look at that. Ooh, pretty liquidy right there. Pretty liquidy. Okie dokie. Right, so I'm going to let this cook down for, you know, 10 or 20 minutes, and then I'm going to add me spices. Okay, so that's bubbling away nicely there. Let's give it a little bit of stir. It's been about, what, 5 minutes? 7 minutes maybe. Okay, so here's the spice mix. On reflection, I'm thinking, you know, a Blazing Saddles cowboy chili. It wouldn't have oregano. It probably wouldn't have coriander, you know. They weren't that sophisticated back then in the Wild West, I don't think. I don't know if they are now. I don't know if they do it now, but this is a Blazing Saddles chili, so we're getting rid of these 2 fuckers. And it's going to go with the Cajun seasoning and the cumin for now. So, I reckon, well, I'll play it by ear. Fucking hell. Oh, you bastard. Come on out, fucking. This is the thing, problem with it, it congeals in the heat, and let's just get rid of that. Right. Come on. Get the end of the spoon there. Yeah, it does get claggy a bit. Alright. I reckon that should be enough. That's around a teaspoonful. I don't want too much because I don't want my arsehole to be stinging at work tomorrow. Then we've got the cumin. So how much cumin should we put in there? It's a healthy tip. That should be alright. Right, so these are my base spices. I may add some. Oh wow! Oh, I'm getting the aroma of that cumin. Yes, sir. Let's give it a little stir. Let's mix those spices. God damn it! So now let's add the spice mix, all 2 of them, into the pan. There you go. Oh bollocks! Fuck! Look at that! Look at that! Fucking hell! Oh well. If it's not a messy kitchen, it's not a working kitchen, is it? There you can see it starting to thicken up a bit there. It's all coagulating with one another. Fucking hell, I was just spying it a bit there. Well, I'm the only one who's going to be eating it, you know. My wife's away, my boy's a vegetarian, so no harm, no foul. Lovely stuff. Okay. So, of course, I've got to put a bit of pepper in there. What the fuck's that? Oh, my fucking... that might be dripping a bit. Anyway, some pepper in there, motherfucker. And some salt. Yeah. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the heat on this from 6 to 3. And just let that slowly cook down, you know. Right, so I'm going to let that cook down for a matter of minutes, you know, 10, 20, maybe about half an hour. You know. Again, you play it by eye, you just see when it's reduced enough for you to carry on. I'm going to mop this fucking spilt carne sauce here, and I'll get back to you soon. What is a Blazing Saddles kind of cowboy chili without some smoky barbecue sauce, man? It's got to be done, hasn't it? So let's just get this open and squeeze a bit in there. Go on, lad, go on. Not too much, not too much. You don't want to fuck it up. But yeah, just to give it that smoky barbecue ambiance, I guess. This is an experimental dish for me. I mean, I've made chili and put like a tin of beans in it before, but I've never like done it exclusively where, you know, beans is the main, you know, the main star. Oh yeah, I can smell that fucking barbecue sauce coming off it already. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, shit. That smells damn good. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it down from 3 to 2 on the old knob. And just like let it slowly cook itself down a bit. Let all those flavours permeate one another. Get to know each other. Okay, so I reckon this is about done. It's cooked down enough. It's still sufficiently stewy. I don't like it too dry. That looks pretty damn good to me right now. So yeah, let's get some dished up and we can taste the results. But you know, a chili, you can stick it in the fridge and you can have it throughout the week. You can cook up some rice with it. You can cook up whatever the fuck you want with it. Do some pasta, you know, I might try that. Or, that's an idea I had, Mexican shepherd's pie. Which is basically shepherd's pie, but you use this, and then you put your mashed potato on top of it and bung it in the oven. I reckon I'll do that, yeah, because that'll be pretty fucking cool. Okay, so, taste test. This is the Blazing Saddles chili. Okay, there you go. Having that? What do you reckon? Okay. It's hot because it came straight out of the pan. That's nothing to do with the spices in there. See this? This is me patting myself on the back for a job well done. That is very nice. The thing I love about chili con carne is the simplicity of it. I reckon the simpler you go, the better they are. Like I said, I originally was going to put oregano and coriander in there, but you don't need that shit. You just need your basic constituents. You've got your tomatoes, your meat, the turkey, mince in this case, onions, and your spices. And your beans, of course. Yeah. But beans are great. Baked beans, you know, fibre, protein. Got it coming out the arse. Pun intended. But yeah. Oh, fucking hell. That is hot. And that smoky barbecue sauce that I've added. Is it a nice subtext of flavour? You know, it's not too overpowering, but it just mingles in with it, especially with the baked beans. Yeah, and it's like it's a perfect kind of like a stew type of consistency. Yeah, that's damn good fodder, man. Perfect before a day at the rodeo. Anyway, that was my video for the Blazing Saddles chili. If this doesn't get your arsehole whistling, I don't know what will. Anyway, peace.